Got it. Copy. Here we go. Okay, team. So, chalo, let's get started then for the day. Okay. Nico, first of all, the major takeaways which you guys should take is massive changes can come to your life in matter of days. Okay. It doesn't take much time. Okay. Life can be changed, personalities can be changed, thought process can be changed in a matter of days, weeks. Okay. And always remember this throughout your life. Okay. You can completely change the way you are. You just need few days, maximum a few months, but you can just evolve. And recently, I even came across one of the posts. It was from Elon Musk, where he quoted ki, literally you can learn any skill that you want free of cost on internet, and you can get into any field and you can do anything. Okay, so understand the power of a human being is very powerful. We can really do whatever we want. That's how life is. So if you are committed, if you're dedicated, you can learn. We are given with the best quality of human being is adapting. Okay, so whenever whatever happens, no matter what circumstances we get, we can adapt to it and evolve in that. Okay, and that's a very powerful thing. Okay, just a second, guys, a second. Just 1 second. Okay, here we go. Okay, okay. So that's what it is. Okay, so understand the power of a human being. We can adapt to any given situation quickly, immediately, and can overcome. Okay, now you need to understand what is the difference, okay, between uh, perfection and really experts in certain area versus the rest. Okay, so you need to understand there might be a few people who are very naturally talented at some skills. Okay, there will be such people, and if they are so much talented and when they work even harder, so they will belong into the very top cream of that profession. Okay, that is where it comes key, guys. You should identify what your natural strengths are, and if you work on your natural strengths even more harder, then it will be impossible for others to even catch you. Okay, so that is one approach towards life. You look into your own life. What are your key strengths? What are your power packed areas? And then if you can see and look at the world, how I can make most of it as part of your life or your career, as part of those skills, then you will become unbeatable. Okay, so your right approach should be identify your key strengths and then work as hard as you can to become even master in those key strengths, so you will exponentially rise and grow in your career. Now, there is another thing. Okay, let's say there is any other skill set which you are not good at, but you are kind of average, okay, kind of. So in human being, it is possible that by constantly learning, by constantly upgrading, you can even learn all these other things. You might not be the best in the field, but you would be far enough to be highly successful even in that area. Like 80%, 85%, you will be able to very nicely score even in some skill which is not your primary strength. So understand, guys, if you know this truth about how human mind operates and behaves, so automatically you can do a lot about it. Okay, so this is what it is important. Now, let's say the thing is, okay, if you do things in your life which you don't really like, or something that you are really bad in, okay, automatically देखो क्या होता है, even if you have the capability to learn and overcome, but the thing is, because you are bad in that or you don't like something, so you never put your full efforts in learning that. Somewhere it's just psychologically your effort portion drops down, and because of that, guys, you will not be putting your right actions to it. Okay, so just understand capability is there, but here is where our mindset does the entire drama, team. Okay, so our mind really tricks us. Okay, something if we love, something if we like, we go ahead putting all our efforts and making it happen. And if there is certain things which we don't really like in our lives, we are not putting the efforts. Okay, and that itself will define results. So human being is born with a very nice capability, but it's our mind who tricks us whether to become successful or to stay on the backside of life. Okay, so understand, always remember this throughout your life. Now the second thing, we planned and executed our 4 weeks. Okay, now that means if you really structurize your life, strategize your life, target, plan, execute, see what's working, what's not working, keep improving. If you keep living your life on a weekly by weekly improvement model, you will grow drastically in your life. You have to really plan the weekly planning that we did and weekly review, even though we have not done it very frequently all across the season. But just understand, if you really set up a target to yourself, okay, this week I want to grow in these areas, something like that concrete target should also come. Okay, I will be growing in these areas for this week, and then you keep working on that. Let's say right now, as part of this program, we did so many habits, right? We have an action list from morning till evening. Some of you might have done many of the habits very properly. Some might have been like a bit here and there left. Some might not have done a few things properly. Now you need to sit and analyze, how do you overcome that? Okay, what habits are a must have in your life, what habit it is okay to slowly inject, and then you prioritize, okay, bhai, now make your self decisions, okay, these 5 habits, no matter what happens, I will never leave throughout my life, starting right tomorrow. And then you hold that high commitment, okay, your lifestyle itself changes, your approach to life completely just changes. Okay, so you need to do that because nobody else is going to come and do it. And then slowly and steadily, if you keep planning and moving forward, you will realize, guys, dekho, let's say even you want to apply 100 habits. It's a practical thing to do. Why? Because coolly, calmly, you're prioritizing the important habits. Then you're spending 1 week in saying, out of these habits, I will do this. Focus only on that. Put your efforts, make it happen. Once it is done, then pick the next. And you will realize, okay, layer by layer, you will start growing in your life. So nothing is impossible. It just needs to run with the right strategy. If you try to eat everything in one time, you will not be able to do it. But if you eat portion by portion, your food will be finished. If you try to solve all the big, challenging, complex problem in one go, it will not happen. But if you break down into smaller chunks and then put your efforts in solving this, the problem becomes manageable and solvable. So guys, just always remember, the life ka results, if you want to have, it is always about effective planning and then execution. If you just keep worrying about it, what to do, it's not working, everything is falling apart, nothing is going to happen in such situations. You need to sit, you need to plan, you need to see what's working, what's not working. You need to figure out what ideas, who can help in solving this problem. You need to have effective planning. So live it like that. Okay, live it like that. And let me tell you guys, the problems will always be there, and you need to plan and come out of the problems. And you need to trust yourself that you can do it. Okay, simple. Now, another part. Let's come down to our 4 week of journey. Okay, so we started, dekho, simple system. We kept a 4 week journey. Week 1, the entire focus was career related techniques. Okay, so we launched a job seekers related, working professionals related, something which you can apply at work related. Now you need to really ask a question to yourself, out of that, how many of you feel are valuable for you, and how many have you really done? Okay, because what we were saying, week one ideas we need to implement as week two with the productivity system. And then it comes into weekly planning, daily plannings, weekly review, daily reviews. So week two was where this becomes practical. Now it's a question ki out of those activities which we noted down, how many really did we follow and did we not follow? Okay, guys, let me tell you, even if you're a job seeker, if you do a lot of those habits which we discussed, it will help you to grow drastically in your careers. At your work, you will be able to create an impact. Your presence will be felt. You will start rising up wherever you are in your career. It's very practical. Okay, and for job seekers, whatever systems we said, along with what you're doing, just try to incorporate that. Now that's what is the question to you. Out of those habits, how many of them are you really following in your life? And just remember always, those who take actions, only they will get results. That's it. You might know all the techniques, you might believe in all the techniques, but if you don't implement it, it is meaningless and results will not change in your life. And then people will be, I know everything, but still, why am I not like this? Because you never took action. Only when you take action, something changes in the physical world. Just by thinking, it's only there in the mind. Nothing works. So actions are must. So you have to really strategize. Week one related techniques, if you have almost forgotten also, so it is available in our blog. So go there, look at it too again, because I think for even next 4 to 5 years in your career, if you keep following those techniques, it works out because it's pretty generic. Read the job description of the next year. Okay, look at what gaps you have. Keep upgrading constantly your skills. And when you're at the job, know your expectation. Weekly, monthly, keep following up and improving on your expectations. Create a network with the people. It is something you have to make that as your lifestyle. Then the results will come. Okay, I'm just telling you the truth of success. It's not knowing the techniques. It's about doing the techniques as part of your lifestyle forever. That will make you successful. Converting the techniques into habits and living these habits lifelong will make you successful. Just imagine, there is no hack, there is no shortcut. You need to convert these systems into your lifestyle and then live it long enough. Automatically, everything will become so much simple in your life. So that's what, guys. Week one was knowing the techniques, and you need to understand there are multiple types of people in the world. There will be one kind of a person, he will not even know the systems, not even know the techniques. These are like the very lower level people of the world. They will never know that so many things were possible to do. That there are so many ideas, so many things to do. People are just living and going to die just like that. Entire lifespan, they will never know all these things. There will be those kind of people. There will be those people, they will have this desire, I should become successful. Okay. And at least that spark is there. Many people will not even have the desire, I want to be successful. They will be like, I want to stay average. Now, let's just break down this mentality of the people. Now, there are people, they will say, I want to become successful in my life. And the question is, these people, okay, do they know the techniques or not? If they don't know the techniques, anyways, they will not be successful. Okay. Now, there are third category of people. They will say, I want to be successful and are ready to put efforts for knowing the techniques. Nothing but the nature of the people, accordingly, the results of your life will change. If you don't want success, success will never come to you. If you want success, but you're not taking actions, then also it will not come to you. If you want, third category people is if you want success and then you are trying to look for it. That's the third category. And the fourth category people is they want success, they are looking for it, and then they will discover that, okay, this is how you become successful in your life. So even those, dekho guys, kya hoga? Let's say you are in a coal mine and there you are trying to find sunlight. Okay. So even if you want success, but if you're looking for success in wrong areas, you will never get it. Okay. You need to know the right techniques. And what is the right techniques, guys? The world has proved it. Over a period of decades and centuries, there have been great people who have lived on the planet and are massively successful. So if you want to become successful in your lives, we just need to understand how these billionaires, millionaires think, act, and live their life. If you are able to crack that code, how these people are doing it, that's what is the right guidance. Guys, rest everything is going to be meaningless. Okay, so just understand what level you belong into. Layer one people, not at all interested in success. They will not get anywhere. Layer two people, they want success, but they are not ready to take actions. Okay, even for knowing, they are also not going to get anywhere. Layer three will be, they want success, they are putting actions, but in the wrong direction. And guys, such people, even though they work very hard, eventually they will not get it because they are trying to hunt in the wrong areas. So I want you all to get the right guidance. So belong in the fourth category people. They want success. They are putting efforts in the right direction. And this direction will abhi ek aage aata hai. Okay. This is where you know the techniques. You want success, you know the techniques, you are putting actions. But ultimate layer 5, are you doing the actions consistently? We heard that as part of the success principle, key persistence test, right? 21 habits of self-made millionaires is like you have to pass the persistence test. Life will not reward everybody. Life is very beautifully organized. They reward those who deserve it. So you need to really get this statement very right. Ki if you're not achieving success, okay, there is something, maybe improvement required in the way you are. That's it. Something has to change, maybe in your thinking, actions, commitment. Something is wrong with me. That's where I am not successful. You need to realize that. You can blame everything to the world, guys, but the actual reflection will happen once you know internally problem kya hai. So you need to start focusing, because guys, you can fix your problem, but you cannot change the world. You cannot fix the world, but you can improve yourself, because your time is in your control. Your decisions is in your control. That is where, guys, simple 5 stages or 5 category of human beings possible. But if you want success, you need to belong in the fifth layer, the top quality. Okay. And now what we are saying, the top quality one are the people, they want success, they are knowing the right techniques to do it, they are performing the techniques regularly, and they are committed long enough, passing the persistence test and then reaching towards success. Okay, so just understand. And it's not shortcut. It's like every single day of your life, you keep doing it, you keep doing it, you keep doing it, you become better. A stage will come where your life will start changing, you will start becoming better. That switch will happen someday in your life, and that is where the further journey comes through. Okay, so guys, this is what. So week one were the techniques. So these techniques, you need to cross through this entire layer to really get the output. Now what we said, okay, week two, there itself we made it fully practical. One important thing, key ideas needs to broken down into plans, actions, and we build this full system. Daily morning planning, evening things, then Excel sheet trackings, then weekly planning. So a productivity system. So what we did is we tried to structure our 24 hours, because if you don't know how your time is managed, you will end up losing your time. So if you're not aware how is your time managed, you will end up losing it, wasting it. And that's the reason people are spending 3-4 hours on social media, because they don't know what to do with their time. And because they're not organized enough, they don't even realize they're losing time, because they will be like, what should I do? If I have time, then what should I do? They don't know basically what to do with the time. And that's where they said, ki, chalo time pass karte. The word itself is like, chalo time pass karte. So you need to realize ki if you know the right things, you will never lose your time. You will never feel like wasting it. So that's where, guys, as part of the week two, we try to understand this and practically live it. Ki our life should run in a structure. When are we starting our day? When are we closing our day? How many hours we are waking up? How many hours we are sleeping? Like daily planning what we want to do by the end of the day, actually checking whether our lists are going properly or not. Weekly saying, okay, and all those things. We try to structurize. On top of that, along with the skeleton we tried to do, we worked on enhancing our focus. So at least a few techniques we discussed, but it is all about practically living it. Dekho guys, 24 by 7 in the entire world, there could be only one person with you, and that is you. That's it. All throughout your life, you will be your only company. Nobody else is going to come, save, guide you from anything. People will come, just give instructions. Ye karo, ye karo, ye karo. But in the end, it's your life. That's it. And you need to understand that ultimately, okay, everybody will move on with their own life priorities. Everybody, even blood relations, family relations, they will be concerned, but everybody will become busy in their own life priorities because every life is sufficiently independent. That's a miracle of a human being. Every life is independent. I was just amazed. Okay, this is a wonderful thought, guys. You can just imagine this. Okay, let's next time onwards. Okay, when you are on the streets, just take a pause. I did this exercise and my mind went crazy. Okay, I just stood on the road and there were so many people. Okay, everybody walking and all, and without thinking anything, I was just observing. Okay, and I got such a big realization ki, wow, what is this beautiful system of world? It's like I related it with our Java and programming. I'm like, oh, there are so many objects of human being running in front of me. Okay, and everybody's life is having its own thread. It's just going on, and somewhere some of the objects relate with each other as family relation, and sometimes they're completely independent, but every life is operating by itself. And there are 7 billion people on the planet, and everybody is independently having their own journey of life. That's a marvelous system. From birth till death, 7 billion people, and everybody has a different destiny, different desire. And like, that's magical. Like, just think, how can such a complicated system be built up? And it's just working like miracle. Matlab, kya amazing system hai, guys, okay? Because my mind just opened up. So you need to understand that there are so many people, so many lives, and people will operate independently than each other. Okay, even your close friends, even your families, there will be different stages which will come in the lives where everybody's priorities will be different. And now let me tell you, the secret of happiness is you stop expecting things from other people. As soon as you attach expectation with anybody, no, it's someday wo tootega. Okay, so your true approach towards life will be, if I have zero expectation from others, but you give your best shot. That's the only way you can be happy. I discovered this technique based upon like explorations, life experiences, and then I started living it long enough, and it was wonderful. That's how magical it is. Don't expect anybody from anything from anyone, but you give everything that you can. As soon as you do this, like, equation of life changes. Automatically, you will be relaxed, you will be happy, and the world around will change because you are giving so much to them without any expectations back. And that's the only way by which you can be happy. And you need to understand, dekho guys, even in, let's say, let's say someday in your life you get married, okay, and you will have all that. So even while researching about it, it comes like when you expect your partner to do anything back in turn to you, those relationships will have a lot of friction within it. But if you just expect everything is my responsibility, that's it. Fixing all the problems is my responsibility. Ending all the arguments is my responsibility. When you take that kind of a ownership of any relationship you are in your life, automatically the problems will be solved. 100% is me to be blamed, and I should do something to fix it. And guys, that's what we say. I am responsible for my life. So in any circumstances, you hold that responsibility. Okay. And every hour of the day, you hold that responsibility. It's not like sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. That's the way of you living life. Okay. So that's where, guys, okay, we are just throwing a lot of thoughts, mind opening things, but it's critical. You need to really understand what's the right way to live a grand life, and it will not happen by itself. You need to make it happen. Okay. Magic is not there. You need to put efforts in knowing the right things, doing the right things, getting the right results. As simple as that. So, as part of the week 2, we launched the full productivity system where we can master our 24 hours, where we can structurize our day, where we were together waking up early in the morning 6 a.m. and evening 9 to apna review chali raha hai. So we tried to put a structure. Then we focused how we should live throughout the day in a high-paced, productive manner. Massive productivity techniques. Just it's a recap today. One, if you want to have enhanced focus, you need to eliminate distraction from your life. You cannot have focus as well as distraction together. It's not possible. So if you want to enhance your concentration, focus, eliminate distraction. Keep your phone outside your reach. Okay, when you are working, don't talk to other people. Be focused in what you do. Get into that zone and then put your full effort to solve the problem. That's the only way. Okay, and guys, देखो एक क्या होगा कि you will feel at times कि okay, let me go, let me lie down, let me do this, let me do that, let me move out of my place. Nothing but a lot of thoughts will come कि stop doing what you're doing, because your focus will internally also try to interrupt you in the beginning times. But then also you need to push your mind and the body कि no, I want to do this task, and this is applicable for no matter what you're doing. Okay, in the middle of things you will feel uneasy, you will feel lazy, you will feel like waking up. Let's say you're watching even a tutorial on learning skills, or you're doing your work, you'll feel like, I want to relax. Okay, somehow your body will pull you back, but you need to understand ki bhai, you need to discipline your mind and the body ke it's time to sit and work with full concentration. That's how you will become focused. Okay, but you need to understand how our human body is. That's where we realize the productivity techniques of enhancing the focuses. Okay, the first important one, our attention span gradually decreases over a time. So in order to stay focused for a long time, we need to have breaks in between. It's mandatory. That's the reason, guys. Let me tell you, okay, while we were in office, after every some time, either we used to stand up, we used to walk here and there, we used to go towards the glass wall and look at outside to the greenery, or go to the coffee machine, drink some coffee, or go down, take a circle of the building, come back up. Nothing but by doing that quick, small 2 minutes, 5 minutes activity, your focus levels will be up. Okay. Now let's say we work from home and all that thing happening. In that, you need to create your own environment to enhance that focus. So guys, for having more focus, you need to have smaller breaks in between. Don't sit in one go for 2 hours, 3 hours, because your mind will become exhausted and drained anyways. So for having high focus level, concentration level, you need to take smaller breaks in between. Okay, that's very important. And how we plan this is a simple technique of Pomodoro. So again, quickly reminding, guys, Pomodoro technique. Use first set an intention. Okay, for the next 25 minutes, I will be working on this task. Okay, that's step number 1, deciding I will work on this task very clearly. Step number 2, remove any distraction, phone, WhatsApps, emails, social media, nothing. When you decided I will work on this task, just sit and just do that for 25 minutes without any deviations. Even if you feel like going somewhere, don't go, hold it. Don't even drink water, don't even go to washroom. You need to even plan when to go there. Okay, so when you're working like that, what will happen is initially your mind and the body will be like, no, let me take some break, let me take some break. But as you start training, guys, you need to train your mind and the body. As you start training it to sit at one place, think about one problem, solve that problem, slowly and steadily, it will learn. Your mind and the body will start being more disciplined, more concentrated. You need to do that because naturally it's not happening. That's where we have to train ourselves to be more focused. Now, that's the second step. Okay, step number one, set an intention, what you want to work for the next 25 minutes slot. Step number two, eliminate all distractions. No phone, no social media, just sitting at one place, working on that task, the problem at hand for 25 minutes. Even if you feel like going away, you still sit at a place and do it. That's the second step. Okay. And the third thing is, as soon as 25 minutes is done, take a short break. Why? Because our attention span will drop down. We will become more lazy if we try to really stretch. So that's when it is highly recommended, take a 5 minutes break. And in the break, you need to leave your place. Stand up, walk, do some stretches, drink some water, feel free, feel fresh, take some deep breaths and relax yourself. And then ask yourself a question. For the past 25 minutes, was I focused or how much distracted I was? Did I get the result in that? And accordingly, you just set up an intention again. Okay, next time when I sit for another 25-minute slot, I want to be more focused there. Guys, your decisions are yours, and whatever you decide, that will give you results in your life. It will not benefit anybody else, but your discipline will change your future. If you are more focused, you will get more solutions for the challenges that you are dealing with. You will become self-sufficient every single day of your life. You will not be at the mercy of the world to come and do something for you. खुद को सिखाना पड़ेगा. You need to train yourself to really do that. And that's what the simple, take responsibility and make it happen. So that's what we understood. All throughout the day, running this 25 minutes of Pomodoro slots, the more you do, the more results you will get. And I'm really proud to say, like many of you guys, at least 3 to 4 members of you right now, okay, so are daily doing Pomodoros, tracking their progress. And that is where somewhere I feel really proud ki these guys have struck it. They know and they do, and they will get results. And you will find a huge difference between a day where you don't apply that and versus a day where you really do it. There will be huge difference. Your mind works faster, it works sharper, problems get solved easier. That's it. What can be done in one day can be finished in like 60% of the day when you sit with that attention. Otherwise, we just distracted a lot of times. So guys, that's what, as part of the week 2, we understood the simple system of Pomodoros and focused attention, and then that's how our entire week was aligned. Now, in the same week, we touched a very important concept, ki bhai, how successful people start their day. Dekho guys, we wanted this career transformation program to really build as a system which you can install and live throughout your life with almost no changes. That's where the best techniques followed by the best successful people of the world, we installed all of that within our system. So it's not like right now get only a job and worry about the rest of the things later. No, we will structurize our life so that job getting, promotion, anything will become easy for us. We are trying to create a Brahmastra solution. You install that, you will be healthy, you will have great knowledge, you will have an energy levels high, you will have great passion towards life, and you will be like targeting life like anything. You will not cry and complain about life. You will be like, let's hold it, let's win it. Attitude switching that we are trying to do. Kuch bhi fir problem ho, that will become a smaller deal for you. Okay. And that's what, guys, that's where it is important, because guys, they go, the way you start your day will be the way you start your life. Okay, we already discussed this. Human being is a person which runs based upon momentum. One success habit, high probability that next habit will also be successful. High probability that next will be successful. So this is a momentum that will build up. Okay, and the starting of your day gives you that momentum of success or momentum of failure. Okay, upside success, downside failure. Guys, that's how human being operates. Okay, let's say the first thing in the morning. Okay, first thing in the morning, let's say alarm rings, नहीं, night से drama शुरू हो जाता है. Just understand how a life cycle is going in the current time for many of the people. Okay, late nights, they are stretching so much, and like 1, 2, by that time many people are taking sleep. Okay, and late ho ja raha hai, like they are doing whatever. Okay, let's not get into what they are doing, but people are stretching late, sleeping late, eating late, everything is screwed up. Next day, what happens is tomorrow morning, if it comes about waking up, the entire mind and the body is so tired. You feel so lazy. You feel like, no, I want to be more in bed. You start getting headache even if you try to wake up, beat even 8, 9 a.m. in the morning, but it is painful. And how I know it is, guys, our office is starting at morning 10 to 7. It's realized that some of the people 9:30, 9:45 ko they are like waking up and like, oh, abhi stand up karna hai. This is how it's happening. Lifestyle is just changing around. That's that's bad. Okay, so now that means what's happening is, because you have to wake up late, so you are sleeping so late, and then what happens is in the morning you wake up with that tired attitude, even though alarms are there, people are snoozing it, and then what happens is you snooze, you are lazy, and then you wait till the very last moment. Okay, last alarm ki iske aage wait karenge to definitely something will go wrong. We wait till that time, and then we wake up and try to finish everything in a hurry. Rush, 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 and then go for whatever. It's unnecessary. We are creating pressure and burden on ourselves. As part of Ikagai book, okay, there was this one statement which really stuck to me. Ikagai, okay, it's all about living a long and a happy life. In that book, they mentioned this very important point. Those who live their life on a busy mode, okay, will have more stress and shorter lifespan compared to those who live it peacefully, slowly, relaxed. They will be able to enjoy life more, stay more happy, and the chances that they have a longer life will be more because stress levels will be down. Okay, this is how it is working. And after a lot of research, it's a Japanese concept known since ages to people. Now you need to understand what have we done to our lifestyle? Unnecessary, we are adding too much pressure on ourselves. The world, the society is not doing anything. They giving you options. Who is telling you to sleep late? Who is asking you to wake up late? It's our choices. We decide to do it late, and then when we start doing it, there is like no further possibility that I can stretch after 8 or 9. And फिर सब हड़बड़ी में होगा. You have half breakfast, you don't work out, your brain is already like with that tired thing. Okay, you do a shower in a rush, and then you, with that tired mind, you go to your work, and then small problems also become so bigger for you, and the mind does not know how to solve them. That pressure adds up more. Entire day becomes so tiring, sometimes good, sometimes bad, sometimes average. Somehow day finish, you're like, ah, chalo, now it's done, let's go to Netflix. And again, the same life cycle repeating. Guys, you are inviting that kind of a lifestyle, which is having a very terrible future. So thoda sa changes are required. And that's what we are trying to master, the 24-hour cycle effectively, because the main reason why your entire day went that shady was because you never protected your mornings. And that's the reason successful people don't compromise on their morning routine. They call it as a golden hour. That 1-2 hours of the morning will define how much output you will get from your entire day. And if you just start your day in a reverse manner, everything changes. Because again, psychologically, it is proven human beings run based upon momentum. One success to another success, one failure to another failure, probability wise. So what happens is, let's say you decide, I want to wake up early in the morning at 6. Very good, you make it happen. It's a first dopamine click in your mind. It triggers, wow, you set up a target, you made it possible. It's a feel good now. You feel nice about yourself. Yeah, I did it, man. I woke up early. 70% of the world is not able to wake up. I did it to myself. I belong in the top 20%, 30% people of the world. That itself is a proud feeling. Now that gives a success trigger to the mind. Immediately what happens is, what we are doing, we don't get busy with the day as soon as we start it. You should not think about your work or your problems when you start the day, guys. देखो, two important things in life. You should have a very peaceful sleep. रात में सोते टाइम पे डोंट टेक द बर्डन एंड गो टू स्लीप, अरे दिस इज वरी, दैट इज वरी. You need to let go everything. That's where some of the very great meditation gurus, they say कि before going to sleep, do some practices कि just empty up your mind completely and peacefully go to sleep. But just imagine, the sleep should be peaceful, and when you wake up in the morning, that should be peaceful. Rest, everything else is going to be very bothering. So don't make these two things headache, because that means you're not living your life properly. Unnecessary problems will screw up things. That's where when we start up with the day, we don't get busy with our day-to-day activities. Rather, we just stay in a zone where we do some pranayams, breathing, mindfulness, meditation. 30 minutes we dedicate daily to restructure our mind and evolve it from that sleep state into gearing it up for the day. Okay, that is very healthy for your brain. And once we do that, so it's like, okay, now the brain is becoming one step more stronger in order to go forward. And then with that attitude, we do so many other practices which we are already doing since past 3 weeks. Gratitude, being thankful for life. Okay, affirmations, positively mind ko restructuring ke bhai, I am powerful, I will accomplish something. If you don't do these small things now, negative thoughts will start coming up. That's where it is required to daily rewire your brain. Not doing it is going to have diverse reverse effects on you. Okay, let's say something failed yesterday, you are very unhappy and upset about it. If you don't rewire your brain in the morning with these thoughts, I can do it, I'm capable, I have the ability, I believe in myself, challenges will disappear, I am more focused. If you change your perspective like that, problems will get solved. If you don't load this thought process, the problem will become even more bigger. Today also there will be challenges. So that's where reconfiguring your mind every single day of your life is required. Every single day. Otherwise, it will backfire on you. So that's where, guys, gratitude practice, because being thankful is the way of living. Second, affirmations. And from there, we further structurize reminding yourself of daily goals. We need to daily see our goals, write our goals, feel our goals, know that where we are going in life. Why? Because again, let me tell you, you will have all your dreams, desires, but unfortunately, okay, life is configured in a different manner. Something might go wrong, let's say in your family. Okay, something unexpected just happened with nobody even imagined. All your life will change upside down. Whatever you planned, everything goes for a toss. This is lost, that is lost, and all the worry, tension, life falls apart basically. Okay. Now, what happens is in such situations, your direction of life will just be changing and you'll be like, whoa, what's happening? So you need to understand ki don't be frustrated with that, because life is not about always going in the direction which you want. Life will navigate you up and down here and there. It's going to be a chaos. But in that also, if you train yourself for a pattern of life, you daily taking time to write your goal. Okay, at least if you just think, okay, I want a direction in my life, a point will come, maybe 1 week you will not be focused on that because something terrible is going on in your life right now, maybe 2 weeks, maybe 1 month. But as soon as that 1 month is done, your habit will trigger ki bhai, now the problem is solved, can we get back on the track? That's where it is important to build a system and live a habit. That's where it is required to follow a pattern in life. And that's what we are trying to do every single day, writing our goals, training our mind and the body. Daily in the morning, I will write what I want in my life. And all you people know this, 21 habits of self-made millionaires, going from peak to peak, goal to goal, stage by stage, have more dreams, more desires. Till the time you live on the planet, keep growing, upgrading, want something from life. Guys, this is required to even have a even be alive. Okay, so if you lose interest of living, if you don't have anything, you are like abhi to bas din kaatna hai. If your approach towards life changes to like that, it becomes really horrible. Again, picking back on the Ikigai techniques, they say stay active throughout your life. Never say ki I am done. Never. You should always be active, doing something, moving towards your passion till the time your health allows you. It might be in your 80s, it might be in your 90s, but keep moving. Okay, and that's what they were saying. Okay, Japanese, they don't even have a word for the term retire because people keep working throughout their life towards something which they really want. And guys, how will you be able to do that? If you do things which you are really passionate about. Okay, so वो ढूंढना पड़ेगा. Okay, do something which satisfies you, and that's what it is, guys. Week 3 के अंदर morning time में we were jumping these goals. The goal is which you want. It will help you to set up your direction towards life, and then change by change, things will start working. Now that's what life is about. Okay, and after this is done, goals. So keep reminding, and you know what happened? Why people are not able to achieve the goals? Because they talk about it once in a while. But dekho, now let's understand a few things. Now this is magical. Okay, our mind is a mystery box, guys. Okay, this is really interesting stuff. Ki, okay, whatever is running in your mind, okay, you will look at the world like that. That's it. So if you think everything is a problem, there are no solutions, whenever you look at it, any situation, you will find that there is a problem in that and there is no solution for it. Whatever you think, that's how you will look at the world. But if I think no matter what the problem is, there is always a solution, in that case, your brain will look for that solution in that problem. Okay, so guys, same situation, two people will have different view of that situation. Now that's the magic. The same reality of the world will be perceived differently by different people. Okay, now you need to understand that's really powerful. So all the goals will become possible if you change your thought process, belief system. And where we got to this point is key, daily whatever is running in your mind, you will look for that in the world. That is the reason we think about our goals. We write our goals every single day, because the more we think about it, the more the brain tries to look it in the real world. If you don't write your goals, if you don't think about it constantly, the brain will never be able to see the opportunities around you, which you can master to achieve your goals. That's where it is required to maximum time think, because the brain then subconscious mind will find it in the world around and you'll have it. That's the reason we daily write our goals, think about it. Okay, I actually in one of a book there was this concept. Okay, kuch stone technique, gratitude stone. Okay, so this was really simple. How people have innovated. There are a lot of techniques available in the world, guys. Okay, how people have innovated. So there was this concept, gratitude stone. A person used to keep a stone in the pocket, and during the day, whenever he's putting hands in the pocket, accidentally, if he touches that stone, as soon as he touches it, he used to say, "Oh, I'm so much thankful for this life." The stone he made, like gratitude stone. Okay, whenever I touch it, I will say, "I am thankful for this life." Gratitude stone. And you know what happened is a real story. One of the person, okay, with this incident itself, there was a father and son. Okay, so beta jo tha, the son, he became very sick. Okay, the son became very sick, and this person said, "Hey, can you give that stone to me? Because whenever I touch that stone, I want to feel my son is healthy. All throughout the day, I want to constantly keep affirming that my son is healthy, my son is healthy, my son is healthy." Okay, that's where he just took that stone and he was just doing that practice. And just in a matter of a few weeks, the son really became healthy. There is a big magical world around us as well, which works based upon these thoughts, feelings, emotions. But just understand that just by constantly thinking something, it just happens in the real world. Okay, now this is what, guys, if the brain tries to look for that and somehow it works, now you need to think, how about you create a gold stone? Okay, so something, you just have to take a habit, put a stone in your pocket, and then wire a habit. Whenever you touch your stone, you think about your goal, and by that way, all throughout the day, you will keep continuously thinking And if that thought runs maximum times in your mind, your brain will look for solutions on how to accomplish your goal, and it will become possible. Now it's up to you guys. Okay, there was this a CEO in some other context. I read this example. One CEO told this very beautiful thing: ki, whenever I open a door, at that time I think about my goal. Nothing but all throughout the day, whatever you keep repeating, along with that, wire this. Ki, whenever I do this habit, I will think about my goal. Or you can wire ki, whenever I drink water, I will think about my goal. And you just have to stick this habit. Okay, goal should be thought all throughout the day, not once in a while. Why? Because you need to train your mind. Okay, what do you really want out of this life, so that your mind can go and get it in the real world. Okay, it's all possible. So that's the reason daily at least we write our goals, and it's all about three things, guys. Okay, so your goal comes with these three things: writing your goals down, next visualizing it, it's possible for you to achieve it, and the third step comes like key feeling that it's possible for you to achieve your goals. Okay, so all of that we did, and then we get started, and then comes the day planning. Now we have a full system. On a daily basis we are doing the day planning, and then accordingly we accomplish it through the day. And then comes the week 3, and as part of the week 3 we install this full system of Excel sheet tracking, alarms reminding, Google Calendar blocking, nothing but building a system which pushes you to stay consistent on your habits. Okay, and as part of that, without that it will not happen. Mind pe zyada trust mat karo, guys. Mind is a emotional fool. Sometimes it is happy, sometimes it is lazy, and in such cases it will not really take you towards wherever you want. It is man marji hai. Okay, so put this system. Alarm will ring till the time you have battery in your phone, no matter jab tak bhi chal raha hai, right? So these things will always be there. So build a system, trust the system, system will push. That's what we did with the week 3. And interesting things, okay, we all started becoming more active on social media. Now let's understand a moment regarding this. Okay, more active on social media, we started posting multiple posts per day. Okay, and I'm seeing majority of you guys are doing it so regularly, guys. It is going to have huge value adds in future. Okay, so all of you guys, okay, Afsar, Shruti, Shenu, Nigar, Dibesh, Akhila, okay, Lakshmi ke meko nahi dikhte, okay, and Satya Prakash, I don't know, so I guess it's a random visit, or maybe somebody else with a different name. Okay, but guys, daily posting is going to build your identity about who and what kind of a person you are. You need to just understand, dekho, simple. This is how I feel the world will happen. Social media is the identity of who you are as a person. Whatever you post on social media, that defines what kind of a person you are. You post hate there, that means you are a negative person. You spread hate. Okay, you post something meaningful, valuable, that talks about your identity. Now you just imagine, it's not about a faking world. A person walks into me for an interview. Okay, so I am leading a team of 40 members right now. When somebody walks into me for an interview, there is a piece of paper, resume. You need to understand, resume was like 10 years ago story. Right now what we have is, along with the resume, we have his LinkedIn profile, Facebook profile, Instagram profile. We can catch that person down anywhere, right? And when we hire a person, we just don't hire skills, we hire a person. How will this person gel with the team? Will they work properly or not? And guys, your social platform talks about your identity of who you are. You can fake in an interview for 1 hour, 2 hours, you can fake for 2 days, but you cannot fake your past 3 years on social media. You cannot fake that. And that talks about your identity. So you need to understand whether people do it or not, but it is a possible thing. Anybody can go and check who you are as a person. Okay, and people will just spend scrolling and like, oh, ye banda to aisa hai, ye banda aisa hai. And guys, let me tell you, nobody wants to work with negative minded people, excuse giving people, lazy people. They are burden on the system. And if your social media is like that, it's a problem. The reverse is going to be useful for you. You keep adding value, you have purpose, you have passion, you be kind, you be caring, and you build that as your digital identity. reverse happens. People will want to work with you. They would like to be in your company, and that's what they will be always like, okay, these are the guys to be along. So what you're doing is you're trying to build an identity which will last for a very long time, and people will make opinions based upon what they see practically as a proof about you, not what you tell in an interview for 1 hour. Literally, let me tell you, since past long time, I'm confessing it. Okay, since past long time, I have stopped seeing in resumes of people when I interview. That's it. I'm telling, since past 2 years, I interview a lot of people. I do not even open the resume. Okay. The reason for that is I know everything is fake, everything is bullshit, nothing matters. That's it. They copied, they did something, they just Googled. I don't see resumes anymore since past 2 years. I am there in that interview and I just see the knowledge, what this guy has done, because I read people and I want him to explain what he knows, what he does, what challenges he dealt. I give him problems, he solves on the fly. I see people, I don't see resume. That's it. Because I know it's all just crap. Okay, because it's not possible. Like, it's people are just doing it for filtration. So maybe it will help you filtration, but at least I don't judge based upon that anymore. It might give opinion, but it's not going to carry value. Your knowledge and how you present yourself will carry the entire big deal. Okay, fine. So resumes are important for qualifying, but what you crack in interview is the person that you are. So be really knowledgeable and growth. Coming back to here, the daily posting that we are doing, waking up in the morning, we post day counter, because guys, very few people, 20%, 30%, not more than that, usse zyada public, they are not even waking up early. Rest everybody is like late Latif. Okay, so wake up early, we are posting it. Okay, 6 a.m. we did this morning, we did all of these routines. That's the habit of highly successful people. That's how powerful people live their life. Somebody said this very nice. Okay, you tell me, okay, how a person spends the 24 hours, and I can predict what kind of future will happen to that guy in 5 years from now. Nothing but your habits are that powerful. It can predict your future. So daily morning 6 a.m. one post we are doing. Next, daily workouts we are doing, and we are showing evidence of that workouts on social media. That helps us to be consistent in first case. Okay, what I'm doing is there is this app available called as a fitness app. Okay, so it's free app available. Uske andar there are 4-week programs with proper exercises. Fitness app kuch hai. I'll share the link later on in our WhatsApp group. So I think you can just try that thing out. Okay, so multiple type of workouts are there. Strength workout is, body weight workout is, body weight gain workout, okay, weight lose workout, blah blah blah. So they have created a full package there. Okay, so I think you can take benefit of that, and daily by daily tracking automatically is happening in the tool. But yes, we are doing workouts, we are posting that. Next, we introduce this habit, book reading. We are doing it daily, we are posting that. Nothing but, and it's so good to see that you guys are doing it on a regular basis. Okay, keep running this momentum, because this is how geniuses are born. Everybody starts from zero, and then over a period of years in life they do something big. And you need to understand, those who never start, they will never reach to the end. They will never see success, because they never started. They always stayed at the layer 0 only, or maybe 0 to 10, but they never stayed consistent long enough to create a life lasting impact. They never did that. But it's your choice, it's your life. You cannot die without knowing what you truly can achieve. That would be a shameful death. Okay, and I think this was really nicely said in by one of the author ki, let's say you die one day, okay, and then you're meeting God in the end. Pura ka pura process is happening ki chalo aa gaya, live karke you came back, now chalo let's do some retrospective, life retrospective. Okay, and then God actually shows you, okay, I planned all of these things for you, and what did you do in your life? So in your destiny, it was there. You could have become this, you could have become this. If you would have lived to your potential, then this was your roadmap. But you completely wasted your life, because human being is given with the very important power, and that is the power of choice. Whatever is there in your destiny, you have a choice whether you want to change it or whether you want to accomplish it. So this would be the thing. At any given day, even today, you have a choice. Do you want to sleep after this, or do you want to still stay awake for 3 hours and learn something new? It's a choice. And those who make right choices in life, they will be more successful. And that's what he said. If God shows you, okay, bhai, you could have become all this and you have just wasted your life, and you'll be like, give me one more chance, and it's not going to happen. Okay? So realize time is precious, everything counts. And Gary Vaynerchuk's statement is great. Once you die, you will be died for a very long time. Done. So if you want to take actions, today is the time, man. बाद में क्या बोलोगे? Right? It's not possible. Today is the time. And nobody knows the future. Nobody knows the future. What will happen in 5 years from now? किसी को नहीं पता. COVID came, nobody expected what will happen. Lives changed. Everything changed. You don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. All you know is what will happen today. That's where we came up with a very strong point. Every single day, ask a question to yourself, am I satisfied with my today or not? And track that progress. Very important. Because if you're not satisfied for long enough, you are definitely messing up with your life. Something needs to change, mandatory. And you have to then change it, because life is just passing by. Every day that you pass, you become one day old. ठीक है, दादाजी बनने वाले हो. Yeah, so there was this, I think, एक कुछ कवाली थी कि चढ़ता सूरज धीरे धीरे ढलता है, ढल जाएगा. Okay, a rising sun, okay, going, so you will rise till your 20s, 25s, 30, and वहां से फिर downfall आने लगेगी. Right? That's how life is about. And curves will come, you will keep moving. So you have time right now, and you need to understand next, if you really do the tally, I was thinking about this, till the age of 60, 65, 70, you can be very nicely active in the world and doing a lot. Till 60 tak to guaranteed hai. And if you really tally, it is still 30 years, 35 years. You can imagine. Let me tell you guys, I'm telling 12 years in the industry, and I feel कि 10 साल में बहुत कुछ देख लिया. I really feel like that 10 years में I lived a lot. And now I feel कि whoa, I still have 30 more fully active years where everything can go right with me. You can imagine what can I do with this 30 years of my life. It's massive. That's what you need to quickly realize. Okay. So just think through. We have a wonderful life. We have a lot of time. And guys, people like Gary Vaynerchuk and all, they are like, even 80s, 90s, maybe everything is going to be very great. People have that kind of opinion. Even when I'm in my 90s, I will be working as hard as possible, and it will be the best time of my life. So people, that's where, guys, follow the right people. At least you will get that spark and energy in you to accomplish something powerful. Okay, you can change your life opportunities based upon your belief system towards life. Okay, so guys, always remember this. It's a very important one. Okay, and finally, I'll just come here. Key social media posting, we are doing so many things, and we started going live. We'll close our session in a while, just this being the last day. Okay, so we started going live, and the primary reason for that is to build confidence. That's it. Okay, we need to be bold, we need to be brave. We cannot be scared about life, about opportunities, what to say, what not to say. You need to be fearless in life. That's how you get results. ऐसे नहीं कि मेरे को नहीं आता. Guys, communication is a learnable skill. Okay, and if the corporate is running in a different manner, you need to train yourself for doing that. And there is no shyness कि नहीं आता है तो सीखो. That's what it is. And this is a playground. You experiment, you make mistakes, but every time you do, you get a chance to improve. And that's how you become better. That's where we started going live. And yesterday, while I was having call with Shenu, so he also mentioned when he started going lives during his season, his English was not good. He was not able to tell confidently. But yesterday, while we were doing session, it was so spontaneous. Everything was clear, so natural, so nice. Okay. And I was like, wow. So this is what it is. So you need to understand, we improve the more we repeat. So if you constantly keep repeating, you will learn communication. And you don't wait for opportunities to come where you practice communication. You make your own opportunities and practice. And that's where we started going more live. And you need to understand that in your corporate world, internally, you create these opportunities for yourself. You create these opportunities. Okay, I want to take trainings for all the freshers for this upcoming batch. Take that. That will create you a company-wide presence. Or you say, I want to train our entire team on this technology, or I will train that other team on that technology, or I will do this initiative, that initiative. You can use it like anything. You can create opportunities. Okay, that's how it is. It's all up to you, Kaise. And now let me tell you guys, my role is a leader role for my team of 40 members. Okay, sometimes the project will be good, sometimes the project will be bad. Okay, now if I am effective in my communication skills, then I can convey my team about the seriousness or the happiness of a given situation. You need to make your team emotionalize. When there is a problem, when there is a customer client at risk in the project, it's a leader's job to make people realize the problem is there and we need to come together and solve that. A leader has to ignite that fire in the hearts of the people. So if you want to accomplish something big in your life, and eventually all the big people become leaders of the world, they grow up the tower and then they guide, lead, they drive the visions of the world. So if you have those dreams, desires, and you can do it, right? Everybody of you has that potential. So you need to be good in communication. Why? Because you will interact with people, and people will be inspired only when you communicate effectively and you touch their hearts. Okay, when you connect with their souls, then only they will be feeling the wow factor in being with you. So if you have big dreams and if you want to accomplish greatness in life, communication is a mandatory thing to be worked upon, and you will do that. Okay, and get started. Right now is the time. Today is the time. Okay, because the sooner you start, the longer you will be getting time to improve, and eventually the results will definitely be guaranteed. So that's where, guys, even if whatever done, you keep daily going live multiple times, you keep talking to people multiple times, you keep reading books multiple times, you keep watching videos on social media about this communication, presentations, board meetings and all, you will absorb all of those learnings and you will start automatically reflecting that into your day-to-day conversation. Okay, the reason why my mind just started operating is I am consuming so much of this content, so I don't even have to think much. It just connects because I'm reading books daily, 30 minutes, 1 hour since past 3 years, more than that. Okay, I'm following the right people on social media, so consuming their mindset, and I'm constantly keeping on reading and upgrading my mindset on a daily basis. That's where I feel the difference. That's what I want to tell you. You will also feel difference. Make this as your lifestyle. Okay, and then life will become simply charming. Okay, okay. So that's it for the full season, guys, and all the very best for your futures. And from tomorrow onwards, 6 a.m. will not happen. Okay, so take a break if you want. Yes, definitely wake up, connect. But from 5th September, the week after this, we will start with the next batch of career transformation, completely free, open for all. Again, 9 to 10, we will start. So bring your people in and try to be more committed. Okay, and try to do these things till the time this becomes your lifestyle. So if you feel you can independently operate, go ahead, give a shot, try independently. But again, after doing that for certain time, if you feel your habits are dropping, then come back again, refill yourself and build it up, because it's all about habit training. Because these things, if they do not become habit, you will get short-term results. But here we are thinking about next 60 years of our life, which needs a permanent lifestyle change, and that needs some time. So you need to be constantly working towards it. Okay, so chalo, thank you everybody. Okay, yeah, Akhila. What?
Yeah, I got some thought to share. Maybe
Okay.
nights might be helpful. Okay, recently I watched some video of Alia. In that, she will be telling that dealing with the girl, how in the family. So
Mm-hmm.
every girl in the like parents still every mother teaches like this. But uska mother teaches to like mental stability of supporting the girl. And every fathers will teach us to get the knowledge on the subjects, physics or some maths or related to the any subjects career related. But uska father teaches how to build the confidence. And why they teach us in this manner means they know their daughter is different but not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever the females are there in your life now, support her, and it may be your sibling or any kind of future lady coming to your life now, support her, because if you give the confidence to the person now, they will give like proud to your family, and next family also will be cherishing with her love and will give the good name. That's it. Support your lady in your life. That's it.
Oh, ठीक है ठीक है. So guys, message received. अफसर क्या बोल रहे हैं? Support करना है. Okay. ठीक है. Okay, guys. So all the very best. Keep smiling. And yesterday, how was your go live experience, everyone? So चलो एक एक करके group से बात करते हैं. How was your stuff? Okay. So चलो let's start with Akhila and Afsar itself. Okay. So guys, how was your go live yesterday? What happened?
Yeah, we taken spring as an outline. Means like what are the basic things has to be learned in the spring overview, and we go in here like Facebook room and we prepared like PPT slides. So done, and we are coordinated with each other. Like I taking some few points, I explain my turn, and taking the last points of explain the after. If it is like first time also, like he done very well. I mean, if he is not aware of something, but he is having a intention to learn, trying to learn something, so that the quality have seen, and we convince each other, just share the points, gone through and done good. Yeah, it's pretty
Okay.
came good. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sir. How was it, man? How was your experience?
कंटेंट वाइज कंटेंट वाइज मैं तो उतना प्रिपेयर्ड नहीं था,
Uh-huh.
बट आई ट्राइड. This was the very first time I collaborated with someone to present anything. So
Mm-hmm.
this was amazing, and it ignited something different in me, and
Nice.
it added the confidence for upcoming presentations.
Mm-hmm.
अच्छा था ये, बहुत अच्छा था.
Nice. And this is what, as part of the week 3, we said ki independently go live because that will give different experience.
हाँ
And then,
लगा वो गो लाइव ज्यादा नहीं हो पाया, वो कम ही रह गया उसमें.
yeah, ठीक है. But as part of this week 4, then collaboration, and that's what, देखो guys, once you do, then only you experience, and then you get this confidence which you are getting right now ki next time के लिए I'll be more prepared. Okay, so very good to see. And Akhila तो अभी इसमें master हो गई है, so we don't have to even discuss. कैसा था वो तो she started, okay, we covered this topic in spring because she has done so many lives. A comfort automatically comes. It's all about repetition. Okay. So these guys are like Akhila, Nigar, Shruti. Since long time, they are like very bold, confidently like, chalo, let's do it. That's it. Okay. And Shenu is also jumping up to the party. He's been like on and off, but now he's getting back in the flow. Let's see. Chalo, let's go to the second group. Okay. So Divesh and Shruti, how was your journey? कल का कैसे था लाइव?
सर मस्त था, अच्छा लगा.
Okay.
इट वाज सो कोलैबोरेटिव. श्रुति के साथ इंटरेक्ट किया. प्रीवियस नाइट वी टॉक अबाउट द टॉपिक व्हाट वी नीड टू शेयर विद अदर्स and it was pretty nice. We executed that. Actually their tool problem was there, so later we solved it and it was pretty nice. It's just gone.
Nice. Okay, very good. And yeah, I was looking at your images and postings which happening on social media, so that was also pretty good, cool. And Shruti, so how was your experience and what were, because Divesh is having like 4 years in already in industry, you were talking about resumes and all. So yeah, Shruti, so how was your experience?
Yeah, means he's all about his idea. Means he prepared this time his sample. It means one book is there, cracking the coding interview. Basis
Mhm.
on that book, he create one sample, and
Yeah.
before this event, he means he क्या बोलते हैं उसको, उसने मुझे किया कि तू ऐसा ऐसा रिज्यूमे बना कि
Mhm.
you prepare like that resume,
Mhm.
and after that you means launch this event, so we took that topic, let's do
Mhm.
it. So
Mhm.
फिर preparation तो होके था,
Mhm.
फिर after that means I interact with him. He is a very supportive, caring and calm nature, means I really
सही है,
impressed.
सही है.
So in any tough situation, how to stay calm, I learned from him, means I really impressed you.
अच्छा, क्या श्रुति, you were giving him a tough situation, huh?
Hmm.
Okay, okay, ठीक है, nice. Okay, so it was great, right? That's what guys, देखो, when we interact with other people, na, so we get a lot to learn in that, ठीक है? And good that you're experiencing. चलो next group में चलते हैं, okay? Nikar and Lakshmi, so how was your experience? And yeah, how did the things go?
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are.
Yes, sir. So session was very good, and I was very happy because it was a new chance to know to make a new friends. So Lakshmi is so good, and it was a new chance to know about the Lakshmi, who is Lakshmi, and what is his career and professional areas. And I wanted to go live on my own ID because I have already posted that posted. I am coming live. So people are just waiting when you put any post. So due to some technical problem, she was not able to accept my request. So
Hmm.
she just created a room in inner circle, and we just
एक
coming
मिनट
to
की मेरा
share.
बैटरी ड्रेन होने वाला है.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, my battery is about to get drained. Okay,
Yeah.
plugged in the charger. Continue. Okay, so how did things go?
So I was very afraid of because Lakshmi is master in English and Telugu, and she is not able to understand any Hindi word. So I was very afraid of how to communicate with Lakshmi and all that. But I am habitual to go live, and I have prepared so many chapters related to the book. So it was very helpful for me, and I have just combined all the learnings and all the words automatically coming from my mouth, and I was very really excited how I had long time I speak in English, so it was very good and helpful session.
Nice. And how was working with Lakshmi? How was that experience? So, what did you learn from Lakshmi?
So Lakshmi just share his book learning book summary. So she had shared about the patience and commitment, something like this.
Okay, ठीक है. So, Lakshmi, can you just unmute yourself and say कि how was like
Yes, sir.
interactions and all that? Yeah, what happened?
Okay. Sir, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Firstly, I thank Dikar for supporting me. Actually, yesterday was my climate is not good. Some technical issues happened, but she's continually giving support and encouragement. And this was my first experience going live with another people, coordinating and all. So I learned a lot of things from Nigar, uh, like how to in communication wise and many things.
Very good,
Hello.
very good, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good to know you. So it is a starting point for many people. Okay, so like going live experiences, planning the sessions, taking the sessions, and you need to understand at your job this will become almost your day-to-day activity. You need to plan for meetings, summarize the meetings, take it forward. So these things will already make you comfortable. Okay, so it will prepare you for a better, bigger life possible. So yeah, it's good to know. Okay, and yesterday I had my talk with Shenu. Okay. So yeah, that was also a pretty good one. Shenu, अरे बहुत dangerous बंदा है ये. Shenu को light नहीं लेना. Hey, okay, देखो, the best learning. Okay, first of all, his college life itself was so much challenging. Okay, So he completed from civil diploma, and after that he literally was arranging and fighting for getting into BTech. That was not a simple journey, but while he was trying to get into the BTech life, okay, primary focus key, he parallelly did jobs in the civil field because he did 3 years of diploma in civil. So accordingly, he was trying to look for jobs while he was studying BTechs in civil. He tried multiple jobs there, experimented so many jobs, and then realized कि civil में he's not having a bright future. And then he said कि okay, I don't want to try in civil anymore. Abhi 100% I will focus only on BTech education. So nothing but by the time itself we can see the maturity that he is getting. And फिर पूरा BTech में focus किया and like full-fledged nicely crossed it. And then he thought of some like government job में try करेगा. But later he came here and said कि no, IT में जाना है. And he made decisions like okay. So when he was even giving the Accenture interview, he made a commitment. No matter what happens, I want to crack this, and he just did it. So, and many times in his life, he made the similar decisions. Ki by this, I will just finish this. And he gave his every best shot possible, and it just happened. Okay. And that's what, guys. So, the Shenu that we see, so only by face, he looks innocent, but Shatir. So, he's pretty, okay. He's pretty strong person. Okay. Very strong, determined. And I think, yeah, so with this kind of a burning spirit, so a lot of things will go right. Okay. So I think we have a lot to learn from one another, and everybody is an inspiring story in this themselves. And looking forward, let's see when all of you people become very capable and highly successful, then you will add a lot of big value to the world. Okay, this is what will happen. And Satya Prakash, yeah. So you're asking when is the next season? From 5th September we will be starting. Okay, so 5th September 9 p.m. So in our WhatsApp itself will start. Okay.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Yeah. So
Definitely, I will join us.
Sure, sure.
Yes,
So
yes.
9 p.m. in 5th September. Okay. And chalo guys, it's
Yeah.
10:25 p.m. and have a smile on your face and let's rock the world, guys. ठीक है. Chalo, thank you everybody. Take care. Bye bye. Okay. Bye bye bye. Have a nice day, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye bye. Take care.
Tasif?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Yesterday I got an offer letter.
Okay.
I have my September 5 is my joining date in public
Okay.
champion. So
Okay. September what? September what?
September 5.
Okay. Acha.
September 4 or 5 something there. I offer letter. I got job in public champion. I have put 1.8 years of experience. Finally, I got the job.
Arey, Mubarak ho. Congratulations, man. Okay, and how
Thank
is
you
it?
so
Is it a remote job or like going to office? What
Yeah,
kind of
yeah. It will be remotely.
remotely? Okay. So that means
Yes.
yes, you can join us during our session 9 p.m. Huh?
Yes, sure.
Okay.
I don't know what timing my work is.
Okay. Let's see.
Then definitely I will join us.
ठीक है Satya, and good to know, man, and thanks for sharing. ठीक है, so Satya is like offer मिल गया, दुनिया को ऐलान कर देते हैं कि Satya Prakash is back in the house.
Yes.
Good. Congratulations, man, and keep working hard, keep learning, upgrading, and there is a bright future which will come. So keep working hard, okay?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Sure. Thank you, everybody, and have a nice day. See you guys. Yeah, we'll be in touch during next week, okay? So we'll keep doing lives and something. One-on-one chats में रहेंगे in WhatsApp.